Alright folks, well good afternoon, welcome along to our interims here at Carpenter Central. Good to see you. Just two on the order for us tonight and two really exquisite homes up for your consideration. The owners would like to thank them for entrusting us obviously over the last couple of weeks. Superb homes to have brought to the market, and a really good number of people have viewed through both. Those that have got that opportunity to go in a bid here unconditionally first off, and those conditional market post auction. Folks, your terms, conditions, they've been provided for you over the course of these campaigns. Paul Glover will walk us through some of those finer points in detail today, but we'll take you through the properties verbatim style as well. We'll chuck them up on screen here, give you that chance to be able to secure the homes via your bidding, and a bit of progress as we step forward. Obviously, your contract will be covered by Paul in a bit of detail about how we're going to bid and to purchase. To all that have come here today, all the very best for your considerations for the property. To those that are bidding on the phone today, all the very best as well. And to those that are just watching along online, I know there's usually a good number of people on our Auction Live system. And if you are watching, whether you are a neighbour, a potential buyer for post-auction, or just tracking the marketplace, a big welcome along to you. I'm going to roll you over to Paul Glover for some fine points around the contracts and how we're expected to bid and buy, and then we'll kick straight into 1 bar 30 Colding Road. Back to you shortly.
Oh, well, thanks, Tim. Yeah, great to have your company along with us here for the interims here, Carpenter Central, covering Beach Haven, Birkdale, and of course Glenfield Central areas and beyond. Absolute pleasure to have those people online as well here in the room with us. I'll cover the front page, and as Tim said, you'll cover the contract as per property more specifically, and then of course walk you through the properties one final time before offering them up for your spirited bidding. We'll cover the physical address and then the estate holding, the legal description, lot number, deposited plan, and the record of title is what you can expect to hear on the front page. Any tenancies in play, or indeed if you're purchasing vacant possession with us here today, chattels list, the further terms, and the settlement date and interest rate set out for late settlement each. The settlement date, of course, will be as per contract. It'll come as no surprise to you that each property is sold subject to a reserve price, will be furnished with that reserve price, subject to it being reached or breached. The highest bidder whose bid is accepted by the auctioneer will be the purchaser. And now we can accept any bid, but also nominate the sum by which the bidding can be raised. There will be people bidding via telephone here today. Tim will point that out prior to the auction commencing. And just a reminder that we can also place bids on behalf of the vendor. Call the vendor bid there to place the owner's value on the property. We've listened to market feedback. We're not here to outbid the market, and it will always be well south of the selling instructions. Now, if a dispute occurs with the bidding, well, we're lovers not fighters as auctioneers, so we just redact the last undisputed bid. We hug it out and hopefully remain friends from there. Two final things once we've got to the signing of the contract, and of course we'll get you to deposit the 10% into the nominated account. Just one further thing on 2.6 in the contract, the vendor may withdraw the property at any time prior to it being sold without declaring a reserve price. Essentially what that means is that the owner can sell exclusively off the floor. Should we pause to negotiate? This is really important. Stay at the front of the bidding at all times. And we pause to negotiate, we go into negotiation with the owner. It doesn't mean naturally that it will come back to the auction floor. So the best advice is to stay at the front of the bidding. You get into that negotiation with the owner. It's the best place to be. Cash and unconditional with us here today. There is conditional interest for these properties, so you're in the power seat for the next 15 minutes or so until we go into negotiation or indeed sell under hammer. That about wraps up the front page. I'm going to hand you back on to Tim. Again, on behalf of the Carpenter team, you're in great care with Carpenter Care, and we look forward to helping you into your endeavours. For those people that don't make it through with us here today, of course, you can talk to the agents. We're here to help. There's plenty more properties up for sale. I'm passing you back on to Tim. Have a very good evening with us. All the very best of luck.
Thanks, Paul. We'll straight into it we go. It is 1 bar 30 Colding Road that we bring to your attention first. Obviously, our position will sell itself. Obviously, Birkenhead's a well sought after location, but a good chance for us to be able to secure here today a home that is beautiful throughout. The previous owners before our current owners did a marvellous job of renovating. Our current owners have thoroughly enjoyed the space and obviously the style of the home, but they've said that it was a truly fantastic entertainer's home with that front yard with plenty of space to enjoy, entertain, and good flow from the home itself. a nice unique flavour to the outside of the property as well, and truly a standout really amongst the stock that we currently have on the market. I'll take you through the terms and conditions. Those details have been handed over by Ali Hallistow over those last couple of weeks, alongside Madison Seawell as well, and this team doing wonderful work as usual in this part of the town. I'll take you through the details. They are for a cross-lease freehold estate. Flat 1, positive plan 170779 on lot 19, DP 43720, having a third share there in 1,112 square metres. Your record of title, that is in a 104B folio 544. Your vacant possessions offered up 90 days or earlier by mutual agreements, so opportunity to have varied that if you have. The terms at the back of the contract, or further terms of sale clauses 22 through to 26. None of those will stand in your way in terms of the bidding today. Standard additions for the back of the documentation, just protecting buyer, seller and agency. The Schedule 2 with your channels, they do include the oven, the household keys, the washing machine dryer also included. The living room wall-mounted display case is also thrown in upon settlement, and wishing you all the very best for those that have those bidding and buying intentions here this afternoon. Folks, obviously we bid for the property today. If we do pause and negotiate, please just be aware that the owner can choose to transact off the floor. It does mean that not at all times does the property come back and become announced on the market. So just make sure you remain in front. Folks, that's it. Let's get through the home itself. Well, it's a home that you can truly fall in love with, solid as you'd like in terms of construction. Lovely outdoor area with that decking space at the front as well, and throughout the home, touches of colour that you don't see too often with many. Lovely flooring and a good touch of character right the way through the property. Neutral in terms of the colour palette. You can dress it up and dress it down as much as you would like to. Upstairs, downstairs in terms of the living there, and as you can see, a stylish kitchen with lovely decor surrounding. You've got plenty of foliage surrounding the outside of the home as well, so privacy is set up in the key for this one. But there in Coldy Road, you've got everything at your disposal, nice and close by. Easy access through to the main arterial routes. Obviously, Birkenhead, well known for its cafes, obviously down by the water there, and obviously easy access through to the CBD if that's your direction. It's been a home that's been well loved by our current owners. They head across to their next home and pass it across to you for that opportunity to be able to take up the lifestyle on offer today. Wishing them the best and you the best. I put it to you for an opportunity to be able to secure this one. It is now in your hands to be able to start this away. Now on the phone, I believe Maddie has someone here today in room as well. If you would like to start it away, welcome to kick it at a level that works for you. Where do we go first? Silent auction so far. Number to start if we will, buyers. It is here and now. That unconditional money obviously speaking volumes for us this afternoon. 750, so $750,000 goes light and low. Kicks us into the mix though at 750. Inviting interest north over and above if you'd like it, maybe at 775 on the increase, but at $750,000 bid here and on phone. I call away for 3 opportunities on the upgrade. 775 goes with you if you'd like. First call here at $750,000. Twice our money buyers at 750, 775 the bid now.
775.
Yeah, thank you. $775,000 now, the left-hand side, so it's 7 and 7.5. Rolling north if you'd like it at $800,000 to go. But it's 7 and 5 the bid now to the left. Are we bidding? 800 brings you back in. 10's the bid here, $810,000 now surfaced. At $810,000, happy to work with 10s if you would like to. At $810, 20 comes straight back in, and 30's bid at $830,000 now. In room and to my left-hand side, so at $830,000. All the interest opportunities here, 840 and 50 back in. At 850, I suggest these 10s aren't quite working here. Take them at 850,000. I take a 60 or something north. But at $850,000, all yours. I pull away here, first chance here at $850,000 left hand. Secondary buyers at $850,000, 60, 70 straight back. So at $870,000, the increase here, 8090s surface. So at $890,000, I take 9 on the increase at $890,000, well worth it, and here it is, at $890,000 bid here. I call away for them, first chance at $890, caution them on the warning here, second call at $890,000 bidding. Third, final opportunity, guys, at $890,000. Is it 10 on the advance or 5? Happy to break it down if it helps. But at $890,000 bid is here. I move, again, I call 3 times, nothing further. Happy to have some discussions here to the left. At $890,000, I go now, first chance, holding. Second call at $890,000. Third last at $890. All right, folks, well, not at the level that I can sell, but an opportunity to be able to have that discussion, see if I can get it into your hands here tonight. It looks like our bidder on the phone has put the brakes on just at this point, but it's an opportunity for them to reconsider their position whilst we pause and chat. So at $890,000, buyers, be back to you shortly. I just chuck the buyers into the room. I'm going to chuck them, we'll walk them into the room, into the centre, and we'll see if we can get something together. Thank you. Thanks for your patience. We have had some conversations with our lead bidder in room here. As I said before, often properties can negotiate and transact off the floor. That has indeed taken place over the last 5 or 10 minutes or so. We've come to a new agreeable figure of $930,000, 930. And happy to say that our buyers have bought at that level, our owners have sold. Ali and team obviously a marvellous job. We say sell it, sell it, sell to you. Alright guys, great house. I'm sure you're going to enjoy that one. To our owners, all the best on your next steps. On to lot number 2 in just a few moments. Thank you. Alright folks, well, we take you on to our next offering. Easy to see your competition here today, but we take you through the opportunity to be able to secure this one. 139 Birkdale Road is in your hands for an opportunity to be able to secure. It's superbly located, but also beautifully displayed throughout the home. A fantastic renovation job is obviously brought it up to the standard that it is today, and very, very well maintained by our current owners as well. Been after a villa in that Birkdale location. Indeed, you have found it. 4 bedrooms throughout this home, bathroom near the service as well, and plenty of additions. To my right hand side, Angela Bloomfield. She's been taking you through the marketing and done a wonderful job of detailing your opportunity to purchase today. To those that are watching, also obviously on a conditional basis, happily entertain you in the event we do not sell tonight unconditionally first, with every opportunity for our unconditional buyers to be able to make sure that this home is firmly in your hand. Freedom Building just joined us as well, and a great job from this team. I take you to your terms and conditions. It is 139 Birkdale Road, Birkdale. The property itself being cross-lease freehold, sits on flat 1, DP 107540, and lot 1 also deposited plan 49005, half share of 1,075 square metres, so a nice size site. A vacant position that sits down for you on the 1st of November 2022, unless otherwise agreed. The interest rate for late settlement charge there for 14% per annum, again just to make sure you settle on time. We give you back to the clauses in the back of the contract, and there's further terms of sale clauses 22 through 25. All of those are standard additions, and again just making sure we're well protected in all respects. Schedule 2 gives you your oven, the household keys, the garden shed. Just a note that the burglar alarm is as is where it's conditioned, but I'm sure that will be of no concern to you. Folks, it's a wonderful home. It's beautifully positioned and ready to go. We wandered through up on screen. A little chat with our owners about this one, and what was thoroughly loved obviously was the privacy of the position. They've got plenty of foliage, as you can see, surrounding the home. It means they've got lovely entertaining spaces and a home that is just a pleasure to live in. Bathed in light right the way through. A fantastic flow to the outdoor entertaining spaces for you as well. It is modern in design, but all those classic features of the villas, wide boards, and plenty of height in those ceilings means you've got all the character still outstanding. Love those switches just in the kitchen there, kept in that classic style as well, which is beautiful to see. Folks, that centre island makes it easy for family entertaining and guests, and the plate-board wall all set up here as well. You've got some wonderful additions to the property. Solid as you'd like in terms of construction and that classic villa style. As you can see with those French doors, etc. Kept very well, but also offering you plenty of entertainment options. All here for you guys, a truly cosy home in a great position. You are nice and close to the shops and everything that Birkdale has to offer. I think just a couple of steps, 200 I think, to be precise, up the road leads you to the shopping, and it's a beautiful, convenient location for you. It's over to you for your opportunity to be able to secure this one. It is 1/39 Birkdale Road that we put to your bidding interest. Is here and now, guys, and you have that chance. Obviously, a number of people chasing this one on a conditional basis as well, but every opportunity for us on an unconditional basis to secure it here tonight. Alright, putting it to you, guys. Chance to be able to start. You can tell us the number.
$1 million.
$1 million kicks us away lightly here to the right hand side. So $1 million into the interest we go. $1 million, maybe 50 would put you into the front seat. But here it is, the right hand side, $1 million. Do I say 50 for you here, guys? I call away our first chance at $1 million and in front to the right. Second of our calls here, guys, at $1 million and 50. 50 is the next step here, guys. So $1 million, the bid now to the right hand, the call for if you'd like to. 50 is the next bid. 50 is the raise here to the left and with you at $1 million 50, and obviously good value. So here it is at $1 million 50 at 1-1 on the next step. 1-1 we have. So $1,100,000 now. Have to break it down here, team. So $1,100,000. You tell me where. At 1.1 the bid though, the opportunity sits against you to the right hand side. At $1 million and where to? You tell me where here, team. At $1,100,000. At 1.1 the bid, 10's the bid, so 111. It's an emergency here. And we go a bit long and strong, then 20 it is to the right hand side. At $1,120,000. Now brought into the mix and 30 goes with you. 30's on the nod quickly here, so $1,130,000 and good value in this location. 40 back at 1-1 and 40. So $1,140,000 and 50 goes with you. At 1-1 and 50 and 10 moves you into the front seat at 1,160.
7.5.
7.5 and a better bid here at $1,175,000. Perhaps claiming proceedings at $1,175,000. 80 goes with a 5, so $1,180,000. 1,180 back to you. 8 went to 90, thank you. At $1,190,000 says 10. At $1,190,000, I take a 5 or a 10 on the exit. 5 it is at 95. At $1,195,000. 1-2's the bid here. 1,200,000 the bid. At 1,200,000 and taking it for you is at 205 or 10. At $1,200,000. It is to my right hand. Prime position here, folks. Obviously not going at the wrong step. If you're stepping north at 1,205,000. I call away now first chance here at 1,200,000. Do I say 5 for you? 5 it is at 205. And we're to 15. So it goes at 10 again at $1,215,000. Here to take control at $1,215,000. Back to you on the 220. 220's bid now, so $1,220,000. 122. A home that's ready to step into and enjoy. Where to?
2.5.
2.5 at $1,250,000 or 225?
2.25.
225 is the bid, just trying to help you spend your money. $1,225 the bid now right hand. At 2.25, 2.30 is the dentist bid at $1,230,000. At 2.3 and 0 and 5.
Yeah.
5's the bid at 2.35. So $1,235 qualifies value here, Brian. So $1,235,000. 1, 2, and 3, 5. 40,240. $1,240,000 back in. At 1, 2, and 40, I say 5 for you here, team. 5 it is at 245. So $1,245,000. The opportunity with the door wide open here, guys. At $1,245,000. Do we hold that key and unlock it here at 250 and call it away first chance? At $1,245,000.
Another 5.
5 at 250. So $1,250,000 now. 1,250. Is it 5 to move us into the strong seat? You tell us where here, guys. At $1,250,000 is to my left hand side. All right, the opportunity going with you guys. First call here at $1,250,000. Second in our calls at $1,250,000. All right, last of our chances at 1, 2, and 50. All right, team, at $1,250,000. Some quick conversations to be had. Obviously, you're leading the way here at this stage, guys. Just confirming.
And 1.
1 at 251. And you're welcome again with a 1 on top if you'd like it. Another weatherboard purchased here at $1,251,000. There's a 2 in the mix at $1,251,000 bid is here. At 1, 2, and 5, 1. Calling away first chance. Second here, guys, at $1,251,000. 1,000 at 2 and 52. 2, 5 and 2. The league we're playing with just $1,000 to increase, but at $1,252,000. Paving the way for success perhaps here at $1,252,000. Once and twice. The third and our last at $1,252,000. All right, back to you very shortly. Quick instructions from our owners. We will have a talk to you though, team, at $1,252,000. Thank you. Okay folks, we're taking you back to our offering here at 139 Birkdale Rose. There has been some conversations in the background here. The offer there at 1,252,000, just about half to spend some cash. We are on the market at that level, guys. All the best to you. So $1,252,000. If there's $1,000 in the top pocket, it's probably best to be able to pull it out now, but otherwise I sell away in your favour here at $1,252,000. Anything further here, team? Thank you. We do sell away here at $1,252,000, not $500. First call at 1252. Second in and selling away here at $1,252,000. Third and last at 12 and 52. It goes your way here, guys. We sell away. Sell it, and welcome home. Congratulations there to our guys who missed out. I'm sure we'll have another one coming up very soon. To you, congratulations. Well done to our owners as well. To the rest of the team, good night here at Carpenter Realty 202, and looking forward to seeing you again next week, same time, Thursday. We'll see you here. Thank you.